Hello everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive. I'm here to do a Libra collective reading. This is a general reading. It's not personal. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest. And let's see what we have. This is what your guides want you to know right now, what kind of blessings you have coming in, if there's anything blocking that, and messages from the divine overall. So choices, indecision here with this triangle card. All right. This is the coffee cup oracle, by the way, and I don't think it's in print right now. So I get asked about this deck all the time. People love it. Okay, what else do we have? So some sort of choice and decisions. Your guides are here to help. We have control and change with this tooth on a chain. So there could be something about, when I see chain, I think of obviously it being attached to something. And when I see tooth, I think of obviously roots. I think of control, for sure, control, even sensitivity in some way. There are a lot of different meanings for tooth, but so you have triangle and teeth. What else do we have? Oh, okay. We also have dolphins here, playfulness, cooperation. There could be a focus on that for some of you. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, that's when it's meant to be viewed. What else do we have? Shark, survival and power. Okay, let's get into this for Libra. I also want to start us out with one of the familiar field oracle cards for each of these columns here. Get some animal messages right away. You have the dragonfly, illusion, lightness, shifting, stepping into your own light, maybe feeling a little more carefree about something. So this is also your guides are helping you with this choice. So maybe if you see a dragonfly or something or hear about it, that could be a sign from your guides that you are on the right track. Now there could be something too, or you are seeing, it's like a perspective, something about having a different perspective here. Rhinoceros, force, stronghold, and barriers. So it's something about not forcing change. When I see barriers and control and stronghold here, I feel as though this could be a rather stubborn energy that either you don't want to let go of something or someone, or they or it doesn't want to let go of you. Let's see, what else do we have? With playfulness and cooperation with the dolphins, you have the pig, affluence, fortune, and intelligence. And I think it's telling us too, when you're being playful, when you're, doing things you love, that's when you're most tuned in and you're going to get the most messages and great ideas. So let's see what else we have. There's something here about the doctor's office appointments, something like that. What do we have here? Aggression, waiting, awareness, the crocodile. So you could be dealing with something going on medically that, you're maybe not able to get an appointment when you want to, or you're feeling as though it could be a screening for something. It could really be anything. But I looked at the bottom of the deck because I'm curious. And what do we have? Curiosity of a cat here. Makes me think of the Queen of Wands and her cat. Curiosity, autonomy, and magic is at play. Those are all at play here when we have the black cat at the center of the reading. Also, before tarot, I do want to get into this Three Little Birds tarot deck by Kisses from Abisi. And it is Bob Marley's, what would have been his birthday. And I'm a Bob Marley and the Wailers fan and Bob Marley in general. So let's get a Three Little Birds message. Sunrise smile. Each day is a fresh start. Greet the sun with a smile and its warmth. Clear your mind of all concerns. Your spirit guides are saying, we've got you. Okay. We have you here. Things may be feeling uncomfortable right now. You may not have a clear direction on something, but we are here. Okay. And that's maybe why you were drawn to this reading in the first place. Okay. Let's see. We'll use the Elemental Wisdom Tarot deck. Messages for the greatest, highest good of the Libra Collective. What do we most need to know? Well, Chariot. So change, direction, focus. This is some fast moving energy. A change may be coming in faster than you'd like, maybe. Um, Things are shifting, and it may shift a little quicker than you had realized. I find it interesting that on the bottom of the deck we have the Two of Swords, because this is the column that's talking about indecision and maybe needing to make a choice. And then we have this Two of Swords. Now, I always view the Two of Swords as they're tuned, because their physical eyes are covered. They're tuning into their mind's eye, their third eye. And you can see the moon over the crown there. And that kind of further indicates that they are tuning in to their own wisdom. So don't be fooled by illusions, the other people's blah blah hoopla. I guess, I don't know. There's something here like about like you knowing better, and doing what's right. Have the strength to do what's right. Bottom of the deck, strength card, Leo energy. So this could involve a Leo, a Cancerian, an air sign, but it doesn't have to be. So that's why I rarely will call out the signs unless it's a major arcana card. But with Leo and the Chariot and the Two of Swords, I'm getting that you're choosing things that are choosing you, or people that are choosing you. Like no more not being sure where you stand with others. I get that you're really wanting to shed light on situations, shift, see through illusions, and really be in your own power. Let's see what else we have here with control, change, and teeth. Remember, that's the rhinoceros here. Something about barriers. You could feel someone's trying to control you. Maybe, again, a stubborn energy here. And Three of Wands. And I am getting a message about like this person, their situation is here to like teach you a lesson in a way. Now, don't get mad at the messenger, please, but that is what it's what's being communicated to me through this energy right now. And that may only resonate with one or two of you or whatever. But okay, so when the Three of Wands is coming in, you can see the ships are about to arrive. This person has really already made up their mind. I feel as though you are the force to be reckoned with in something. You may be the person who's being stubborn about something, and sometimes we need to do that, especially if we're going through change and we're dealing with like controlling energies around us. They may not want us to see that change, but your guides are here in this reading, for those of you who resonate with the reading anyway, to let you know that they are with you. Oh, Fool card. So I'm getting, again, that energy shifting. This is gaining a new perspective, being very strong in your like optimism, strong in your belief that this can work out, this too shall pass, or whatever it is. But you're taking that leap, and look what's happening here with this Six of Swords moving on. And what are they moving on to? They're moving into this new this light, this dragonfly lightness. I keep being brought to this dragonfly lightness here, and that's what they're being drawn to. That's what they're moving forward, and they're not letting the noise, the background noise, the other influences intimidate them in any way, because again, you have that strength card and you have the Chariot card, and we are moving forward at this time, right? Moving forward to a time, to moving forward in a much stronger direction. The path seems a lot clearer at this point. Things seem to be really moving forward in a direction which you've chosen, and you've created this path, by the way. For some, if like, sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked here, because I'm now getting a message about strong leadership. They're giving me 99, so it could be you're very close to being able to work for yourself, etc. But what I was saying about this this determination, this strength here, is that you're the one who has really chosen to see things from a new perspective, from a higher perspective. And this could be something that only you can see right now. You're seeing the way forward, and maybe others aren't. Maybe it's not so clear for them. Top of the deck, we have the Two of Cups here, lovely energy with the with this couple. And this is after, remember, after you have moved on and you have some sort of autonomy here. That's when you have this like fortune and affluence and the dolphins playing in cooperation. So you could have an important partnership coming through. They're also giving me tiger, and that has to do with your power and your strength, just like that lion card with the strength card, you know. And it's not like, you know, for some of you, it's like people maybe just aren't getting the message that you are moving on from something, or maybe you're feeling as though, even for some of you, well, I think coming in to this energy, I'm seeing someone having this energy where they weren't quite sure, but now I'm seeing that you do know what to do, and that you're even taking those steps, because none of these cards are telling me that you're living in the past. All of these people here in these cards are moving forward. I mean, you have, and they're thinking for themselves with the Two of Swords. You have the Chariot and Strength card, and those certainly are moving forward and really honoring themselves, and not being brought down by negativity, hostility, or whatever else is causing stress and trying to deplete your energy. Because you were curious, because you leaned into your own abilities and autonomy here, and that was your goal. That's when you're going to see the affluence, fortune, making smart moves here. You know, the affluence, fortune. That's where you're freeing yourself. Again, you've moved forward with the Six of Swords, and certainly with the Fool card, new beginning, hope, optimism. But there's this big shift once you have freed yourself, which it looks like you're already in the process of doing that. So I love it when we come to a reading and it feels as though the energy is like, no, we're not hung up on the past. Now we've actually progressed in a series of readings over the last weeks or whatever, and now I'm seeing that there's this clear step forward. So the path may be clear for you regarding something, and it could be that you're just really, again, you know, making your own success with something when you're the one, in fact, who's chosen who's chosen a wand out of the three. And I really feel that this is like a real path is clear for you to move forward, but only if you do these things, only if you keep focused on what it is you want. Listen to your own higher perspective. Have an actual intention of shifting the energy into something more light filled, so you're not coming from a low vibration energy. So, and then also, again, like whatever's going on, hold your power. Maybe you do need to be stubborn like that rhinoceros here, and just to stay in control. This is a very controlled Chariot. The Strength card can also have to do with control and keeping control. And so I feel as though there's that energy there of, yeah, again, if you want things to shift, there, it almost like has to be a new version of you, right? So let's see. As we get into the dolphins, playfulness, cooperation, as I said, I was feeling this. It's like your autonomy leads to a great partnership. Or I suppose the partnership could no, I'm going to stand firm in that. This is like your autonomy and your curiosity about, what if I make this leap forward, like this Fool card here? What if I make the leap forward? What if I do get on one of those ships that I've chartered? What if I do it? And you're doing it. For a lot of you, you're breaking through some barriers, even if they're mental barriers. Say you can't physically move, like the Six of Swords right now. You're actually, at least in that energy of optimism, where again, you're coming from a much higher vibrational place, where you're able to then attract other high vibrational situations for you, partners maybe in some regard. But then I feel it's like kind of ironic, because like your autonomy then leads to a partnership. So maybe some of you are in something that's very stressful, a relationship, a job, etc., and you haven't freed yourself yet. But then it's kind of like it's one of the things you need to do in order to have this path be clear is in fact free yourself, at least mentally. Okay, Queen of Wands. We always say nothing stops a Queen of Wands. And it's funny, because as soon as I saw that, black cat, and which is, by the way, right here. And this is exactly where the Queen of Wands is going. So she's here, she is with her cat. And I just spoke about her. So more fiery energy here. And again, that Queen of Wands doesn't let anything stop her, right? Nothing stops the Queen of Wands. And it's about the growth here. This is a very entrepreneurial, visionary energy. It's going towards, and not only going towards, but actually creating the life you want. So there's a message here too. And again, please, I'm the messenger. So if you don't agree, you can click off now or whatever after. but I do hope you find something here that does help you though. But one thing with this is there's a big message. Like, again, like I was saying, like things will open up for you. The energy will change and shift, but you yourself have to make necessary changes. We can't just expect things to be delivered and then not take action in that direction ourselves. We can't just expect the energy to change when we're not doing anything to help it happen for ourselves, right? I guess, if you're super lucky, you can just wish something and not do any work and it happens. But that has not been my experience and the experience of those around me. I've seen people make things for themselves because they were doing the work. Maybe it's spiritual work, healing, but like, changing their diet or leaving a situation or developing new skills, or changing habits, changing thought patterns, changing who you hang around with, so there are a lot of other ways that people can change. But the point is in order to even have access to this shift, this lighter energy of dolphins playing and dragonflies and the Fool card here, and the lightness and the all the light that keeps showing up in these cards. In order to have access to any of it, we ourselves have to make the energy attracted to us by being in that energy already. Now, I know that can sound complicated, but it's like, if you're not happy, find a way to be happy if you want to be happy. It can be a little confusing, and it almost sounds like, a joke, but it's not. It's like, what we think about, we bring about. What we put out, we get back, right? So if you're in this energy of scarcity mindset or something like, oh, nothing good ever happens to me, I'll never find the partner I'm looking for, no one would ever want me. That's the energy you're in, that's what you're going to attract more of. If you're in this energy of you expect everybody to do things for you, and you don't take any action, what's going to happen is, nothing, nothing really. It's like you're just expecting somebody else to do the work, and that's not how it goes, right? And again, I'm not trying to come here and be judgmental or hard on anybody, but I'm not going to sugarcoat what the reading is clearly stating to me, and that's get out of your own way for some of us, right? And this could be a message for me too. So again, no judgment here, okay? The way forward is your way forward. You are choosing, you decide. Now you have, and these words can hurt, and I'm sorry if they do. That's not the intention. But what is the intention is to get us out of our comfort zone, to motivate us, to let us know that if you make the changes, if you take those actions towards what's in your greatest, highest good, and you have that clear intention set, and you're not out to hurt anybody or getting, that's also not an energy you want to be in. And you're just focused on your own journey and doing the best you can in your life every day, things will shift. I know there's been a lot of waiting. A lot of you may feel impatient, but each day is a new start. Every moment is a gift. All right. And again, like this card says, sunrise smile, greet the sun with a smile and let its warmth clear your mind of all your concerns. Focus on blissful moments. Each day, again, it's a gift. It's a fresh start. Can we wipe our past completely clean? Of course not. That is not what I'm referring to. Let's not go to extremes, right? I try to avoid extremes here. There's some common sense when you come to a tarot reading. There is some common sense that needs to happen. All right. Obviously, and everything's open to interpretation. You have the Magician, though. What did I say, though? You have the resources, you have the ability, stepping into your own power, knowing when to run, knowing when to create, knowing when to wait, knowing when to mostly act, though. Knowing changes, and using the proper tools. The Magician has all the resources right there. But as I've said just recently in a reading, this Magician keeps showing up across channels, across decks. Okay, it's on my second channel, Schoolhouse Messages, where I read for all signs. They're getting it in their readings, and you're getting it here yet again, Libra friends, that this is the time. I'm not going to mince words here. If you want to be free, you have to do it yourself, is what it's all coming down to. All right. We can't, as adults, expect, everybody to do it for us, obviously. And I'm not saying that any of you are doing that, but this is about you channeling your own potential. Okay. You don't even need this reading, because I feel as though a lot of you, and I know that's like so weird for a tarot reader to say, right? But you didn't need this reading. Why? Because you're already getting signs. You were already guided to hear now what's turning into a motivational, like, coaching session, basically. And it's to, for some of you, it's light that spark, get going. We don't have time to waste. This is what's been coming through loud and clear. And I do believe that's why we have the Magician showing up so often now in readings. They're not going to let it go. We have to focus. We have to turn our visions into a reality. We have to take inspired action. Okay, especially if you're getting things like signs, synchronicities, like this reading, for example. You probably already came here and said, I know, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this. So you already know that your higher self knows all of what I'm saying. And there we are again. Now we have the King of Wands. Let's balance this out here. Masculine, feminine here with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Very fierce energies. I would not mess with the King and Queen of Wands, that's for sure. So this is you mastering. This is you leading. This is boldness. This is power. This is courage. There's also this confidence, this self-assurance. It's all about, if you are willing to step into your own fiery energy and existence, you will clear the path for yourself. All right. Some of you have felt as though you're going round and round and nothing's changing. So this is a time then to give attention to what is repeating itself over and over. There's a lesson that we could be resisting learning. This is why sometimes we keep finding the same situations or types of people on our path. Are we doing something to put that energy out? Now, I'm not trying to blame anybody here, but sometimes we are inadvertently attracting the wrong kind of people, because maybe that's a pattern for us, or maybe we haven't quite learned something yet that Spirit's been trying to get through to us. I actually am not sure I should even post this reading, because I feel as though I'm like really kind of coming down on people, and that's never my intention here. But for some of you who can handle the message, you're going to take action. You're going to hopefully leave uplifted and feeling good. So we'll see if I actually post this. I don't want to ever upset anyone, but you wanted me to be truthful. I mean, hey, there's my Libra-ness, right? I'm being truthful. So, okay. And there's the Nine of Cups. This is how, this is we have our three cards. Well, we're moving right into the, let me move these how they're supposed to be. A bridge right over here. There's a lot of gratitude here too. You're going to be thankful that you moved forward on something, for sure. Because look, you've got the wish fulfillment, one of the wish fulfillment cards. Satisfaction, bliss, right? Has it been easy? Definitely not. Is it all sunshine, rainbows, horseshoes, and pink peonies? No, right? Like, I'm looking at the card here. It's not. You've had to survive a lot, and that's what's made you stronger, right? And I love this. There's a saying that I love. It's part of a larger body of work. I can't remember who said it, but it's good timber does not grow with ease. The stronger the wind, the stronger the trees. You are strong. All right. I'm sitting here like all revved up and I'm not going to fight it, you know? So this is about, again, bliss, comfort. King of Cups now. You know, wise teacher, wise counselor. This is you being in that energy yourself. This is you being intuitive and a spiritual leader. Especially when you're lined up. This king is lined right up with the Queen and King of Wands, right? That's the second card here. They're lined right up together. And then you have 4 major arcana as well. I mean, you have the Chariot, you have the Strength card, you have the Magician and the Fool. If that doesn't say you have the strength and power to move forward, I don't know what does. Those are all cards relating to exactly that. All right. No wonder I felt a little nervous to deliver this message, and now I know why. I don't know if I should turn the comments off for this one or what, or if I shouldn't post it at all, but please don't chew me out in comments and I'll just delete it. All right. So we have the 5 of Pentacles. All right. And I'm laughing, but you know, this has been, again, I'm kind of now going back into the energy, and now I'm allowing us to look at this, you know, kind of like how we got to where we are. And here's how we got to where we are. Maybe, again, controlling things around us, maybe addictions in some way, temptation, anything that's blocking you, anything you have too much of, excess, that's the devil. That's the devil right there. This is how we got to where we are. Maybe you believed lies. Maybe you were manipulated. This is materialism. This is envy. This is not good, right? It's not a very positive energy. And the Page of Swords here, that's like, you know, being almost naive to some of it, or, you know, knowing, or not being naive, or just like waiting almost for things to get even worse. It's like, how bad do things have to be for us to set ourselves free, right? And then we end up like this 5 of Pentacles, feeling all, you know, sad and downtrodden, because it's almost like you saw this coming for some of you, you know, but that doesn't mean it's easy, right? That does not mean it's easy. That doesn't mean that it's been, you know, again, a walk in the park here. And again, for some of us, it just didn't get like bad enough, or maybe we were giving people the benefit of the doubt. Libras, we tend to do that. Anywhere in your chart, really, Libra. If you have Libra in your chart, you are most likely somebody who, you know, is a people pleaser to some degree. Or if you have a lot of water in your chart, again, it's like you're taking care of everybody else. Are you taking care of you? I mean, really, like, are you just hanging on or letting someone or something to hang on to you? It could even be as simple as objects in your home that remind you or carry negative energy, or whatever one, not negative, energy is just energy, but maybe carries, you know, bad memories for you or something, you know, or whatever it is. It's, you know what I'm talking about. Those things that you look at them and you don't feel good because they remind you of a certain time period or whatever. Or it could even be music. Maybe are you listening to music that's like, excuse me, like holding you back? Make sure we're not doing things like that, right? We have to be doing things that are going to help us move forward. All right. This is about you opening your heart again and allowing creativity to flow, emotion to flow, life to flow. Open the curtains, let the light in. Okay. We're starting out with this dragonfly. Let the light into your life. It's coming. So that was like kind of an immediate past sort of energy. Now let's get into immediate future. Okay. That's not right. It's not going to be easy necessarily. For some of you, you're going to have this tough conversation either with yourself, your higher powers, your counselor, your whoever. But there's this like, this is, you know, everybody gets scared by the 3 of Swords too. But this is about separation from what does not suit you anymore. That is you cutting out an old version of yourself, or you know, again, people, situations, whoever or whatever this devil is for you in your life. We all have them, you know, we all have those things we have to overcome and face head on, you know. Knight of Cups here. And there, what is it? Where is it? I know this, It's underneath the dolphins card, right? I have the dolphins here. There it is. And what do we have? We have a Knight of Cups riding a dolphin. This is all, when Spirit does things like this, what they're doing is they're saying to me, keep going, keep reading, even if it's uncomfortable. I'm going to tell you right now, this reading for me right now is very uncomfortable because I feel, again, like I'm just like, da 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 da, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, but that's part of why I am the person to deliver the messages, because I will say it, and sometimes it just needs to be said. And what is it that needs to be said, friends? Get out of your comfort zone. There's that Two of Wands. You have way more options than even you realize, but you're not going to see them until you step forward. Wow. Okay. Again, oh my gosh. Please, I'm so sorry. Okay, Knight of Cups. Okay. So as I said, dolphin energy. So the Knight of Cups, this could be a young adult. This is like some sort of dreamy energy, but this is what happens when you set yourself free. You get to dream again. You get to imagine. You get to get excited. You get to be more childlike, more playful, because your energy completely shifts. You're the one shifting it. We're not sitting around waiting for miracles. It's fine to pray for a miracle, whatever, you do you, right? But at the same time, we, again, have to do the work. So yeah, that path will be clear. Absolutely. Ace of Wands, there's your inspiration. It was sideways. It's showing me not all of us are there yet. Not all of us are ready or wanting necessarily. Maybe we're ready, but we're just not. We're not grabbing a hold of this potential that we have. We're not necessarily focusing our energy for some of us. We're not taking all the necessary steps that some of us need to do. Because when you do, though, and you decide you're going to grab that Ace of Wands here, this is going to lead you to a completely different version of yourself, completely different life, different people. Yeah, you could take with you who you want to take with you, but I can tell you, if you're taking with you the same old people or situations or doubts that have been bogging you down and weighing you down and keeping you stuck for some, you're just going to get more of the same. But that's not what this reading's about. This reading is for people who came here and are this far in the reading still and know that, yes, you have some things you're working on, some things you're doing, and this is just an exclamation point maybe from the universe. There could be something in here. Some of you I'm getting to are learning another language. This is, okay, I look on the bottom of the deck, and what do I have? You're not even going to believe this. You're not, and we're going to take this one too, actually, the Knights. I look at the bottom of the deck, and sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm guided when to and when not to. And what do you have? You have a rhinoceros here with another rhinoceros, the Knight of Wands. Now, I've never even used these two decks together, so I have no idea what's going to come out. The Knight of Wands, though, this is get gung-ho. And remember earlier I said I was feeling tiger? This person has a tiger fur on them, okay? And this is not only, this is so powerful. The reason this is so powerful, and I want to just point out, you're paired with the other fastest knight in the deck. So these are the fast, most powerful knights, and well, depending on how you look at it. As far as action, these are the two. These are the movers, right? The air and the fire, they're the movers. And you have this person who not only is riding a rhino, so it's tame enough for them to ride it. And not only, like I said, tigers having to do with power, not only did they confront the tiger, clearly somehow they overcame it because now they're wearing the fur of a tiger. So you are totally going back into your power. This is power that I feel as though you were born with. But I feel as though it gets stripped away from us by society, by norms, by whatever's, trying to weigh us down, but we have to, so sometimes we have to bust through those barriers again. We all had to bust through a barrier to even be born, right? So not trying to be, gross or anything, but, we all had to do it. So this is about using some force, but the right amount, okay? With the Magician and the Strength card, you have that skill, though. You know how far you can push something or someone. I feel as though you do. You know how far you can let something go. And for some of you, I feel like that this is the time to shine. The Knight of Wands here, or Knight of Swords here, again, coming out with that Knight of Wands. And this is, swift. This could be fast travel. This could be fast thinking. You maybe find that your mind's racing. You may not even be sleeping well, but this is about a lot of energy coming at you. You're being gifted the energy to make this happen. You're not going to be stuck anymore. Does that look like stuck energy to you? It doesn't to me. The Ace of Wands. It's not. This is like, if I had to pick, one or two cards in the deck, again, here are the three I'd say, or four actually, if for moving forward and getting unstuck, okay? The Magician. You have all the tools and resources. You need to know which one to choose, though. You need to really believe in your own power. You have the skills. You need to be manifesting and challenging and channeling your own potential, all right? You have the Strength card. Yes, you have the will to succeed, the drive to thrive. There it is. Chariot. Who's in charge of the chariot? You are. You're the one driving the ship, driving the wolves, whatever you want to say, You're at the helm there. You're in the driver's seat, okay? With the chariot. That's focus, determination. That is hard control, right? That is victory by self-mastery. That is your will. What else do we have? Oh, well, how about we I don't know, take a leap forward with the Fool card, right? There we go. And that's because your intentions are you when you set your sights on something, you get it. Think back in your life. It's the things that you really wanted, Libra. Did you get them? A lot of them you did. Who got them for you? Were they handed to you? No. You did this for yourself, and I'm going to tell you, you can do it again. You can absolutely do it again. If you need to start over, if you need to learn some things, if you need to shake a habit, whatever it is you need to do, you can free yourself. You can do this. You can step forward and love your life, maybe for the first time ever. For some of you. For some of you, it's about maintenance. You've already done a lot. This is about you maintaining control, maintaining your individuality, your autonomy, your focus, maintaining, this path you've set yourself on. Maybe for some of you, you've been on the spiritual path here for 20 years or whatever. And I'm going to say something too, though, about the spiritual path now that we're talking about it. It's not an easy road. Just because someone, I actually find that a lot of very spiritual people have actually been through some of the worst things you can imagine. And that's maybe why they are so spiritual. They get it. They're tuned into life. They're tuned into intense energy. They've overcome battles, struggles. They're now a guide for others. They've been given a lot to deal with. And it's so that they can, be a light, an inspiration to themselves and others going forward. It's so that you can actually achieve bigger and better things. You're not just playing it small anymore. That's why we go through some of the hard things we go through, I think, to help others, but to also prove and be an inspiration to ourselves that nothing can hold you back. And we have to have that. We have to have that mentality. Look at how this light shines from this deck. This is amazing. I mean, you've healed. You're shedding some skin. I'm seeing a little snake here wrapped up around I don't know if it's meant to be a snake, but that's what I'm seeing at the bottom there. And that's that healing. That's that, transmutation, Anything else we need to know? Anything else? I mean, I feel like for those, I feel like I can leave that there for now. Anything else? 10 of Wands. Okay. Yeah. Again, this is not, I'm not going to keep saying it over and over, but no, it has not been easy. And for some of you, yeah, there's more uphill work. I'm not going to lie about it, right? And that, but 10 and 10, 10, 10, there we go. That's a positive sign. This is the 10 of coins. And look at the stability, look at the structure, look at the life. This person grew the wands, right? This is like their harvest. This is your harvest. You're bringing in your harvest. But first, we need to grab the wand and take control. And you could even say the magician has a wand, right? Make the magic happen in your life. Manifest, do what you need to do. Access your full potential. Potential means nothing if we don't use it. It's just another word at that point, right? So, All right. I'd like to get a few messages for let's get some divine direction cards. Divine directions. Wow. Okay. So, all right. Yep. Path is clear. You can totally do this. I'm hearing Natalie. I'm hearing Norma or Norm. I hear Betty Allen or Betty and then separately Allen. I heard Gwendolyn, Gwen. Reversed here, we have sexuality. Now, this is so when you think about sexuality and you tie it to chakras, the sacral chakra would be sexuality. That's your sexual energy. Your sexual energy is nothing more than creation, creative energy, right? Well, I'm not trying to say it's nothing, but again, that ties right into that Ace of Wands. Your creation, the spark. So this is about, embracing that side of yourself, the ability to create. That has to do with your wild power, raw energy, right? Bottom of the deck, you have this beautiful freedom card, Pegasus unicorn. It flies and it has a horn and it's white. Without freedom, huh? Whoa, wow. Without freedom, there is no creation. Again, that summarizes the entire reading right there. There it is. That's the message of the entire reading. If you go back and you listen, that is exactly where we came from. Without freedom, there is no creation. And so therefore, we have to free ourselves from self-imposed restrictions or any other thing, okay? Let your spirit take flight. You're ready for this. You are absolutely ready for this. Oh my goodness. Okay. Bottom of the deck, blessings. With the rainbow parting through the clouds, okay? A major life change will bring you great blessings. Prepare for the unexpected. Get ready, get ready for it. Prepare. This is a magical moment. Look at this. Blessings and freedom. There it is. And I wouldn't be, I feel like I'm getting like sun card energy. Okay, we have 10 of swords. That's there, but with this card, I always point to the dawn of the new day, which brings me right back to one of the first cards we had, each day being a new start, a fresh start. So, but it's like Spirit's telling me we can't have, here we go. Yeah, the 9 of coins. We can't have this autonomy and this, these 9 of cups and the 10 of coins and all that. We can't, it's like we're not gonna be able to have it unless we step into our own royalty, our own majesty. You're a majestic creature, just like this unicorn, Pegasus, whatever it is, right? But this is, again, it's like we have to work hard at it. Okay, and maybe it'll be a snail's pace. You see the snail there? Maybe it'll be a snail's pace. That's okay. I'm getting dragonfly energy again with this card. And I'm actually seeing a rainbow, even though it doesn't exist there. So this is directly connected to your blessings. These two cards together connected to the blessings. The 10 of swords is, and you'll see the swords aren't touching the person. They are not touching this person. And that is a red dress they're wearing. There's almost a little bit of like, oh, I'm hurt. Like, oh, but I've fallen, and it's like being dramatic. Okay. But this person has the full power. And you know what they're doing? They're surrendering to spirit. That's what they're doing. You see the body language there? So when you surrender and take action, we have the Queen of Cups. Follow your lovely intuition and get real. This could be also processing unfinished emotion, or it could be processing emotions. But she's like, look what I've done. I'm so free now. And she's free. Yeah, she's a mermaid. She doesn't get much more free than that, right? Carefree energy. But there's no doubt this is where we're coming from, the difficulty, or for some, again, it could be, I'm getting the name Vera too. For some, it could be sort of, self-imposed restrictions, keeping yourself small. You have the Page of Cups. There's another cup of creation, creativity. This is, again, now we have emotional communication here with the Queen and Page of Cups. Have that heart to heart with yourself. Sun, Three of Coins. I thought it would be the Sun. I feel the Sun. I feel it. I just saw 4433 as well. So the Three of Coins, you can see this person is, very high up here. Now you have this card falling under the card that says cooperation on it. That's the column it's in. And this is, it's interesting because they're actually on their own. So sometimes, we're collaborating with spirit, with ourselves, with our own dreams and higher knowing. This is synergy though, right? This is competence. This is advancement. And this is angelic assistance. Here we have the Judgment, right? With the horn of judgment here. This is your rebirth, your redemption, your absolution, your awakening. There you are. You're putting pieces together. You're freeing yourself. You are not stuck. You're not trapped. You're not stuck. King of Coins on the bottom. Wise leader, strong leader. All those possibilities. This is a practical, realistic person. This is a financial leader. Eight of Wands, there's another card of action. Building momentum. Okay, the Eight of Wands, a lot of light behind this too. This is changes, movement, travel, news of some kind, advancement. And there's your Ace of Coins. So now you have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Coins. I'm hearing, set yourself free, you will flourish. Look at this. The word for this card is flourish. I mean, really, look at it. It's like, this is prosperity. This is any kind of opportunity leading to anything you want. All right. Anything else? Anything else from this deck? Anything else? We have to decide though. And I'm not, again, it's not easy. I feel a lot of you have been shouldering a lot, juggling a lot. And no doubt it is not easy. But you have a hidden blessing here. Now you have, out of all these 100, I think it is 100 cards, you've picked the two that say blessings. Or you didn't pick them, Spirit chose them for you. Blessings and then a hidden blessing. There could be something right there that you're not seeing, that you have. As a gift, a blessing. Things are not always what they seem. If you've been rejected, it was spiritual protection and redirection, okay? Things are not always what they seem. You'll realize it. You'll realize that it all worked out for your highest good. Even if we don't have a plan, our guides, our source has a plan for us. Spirit has a plan for us. For some of you, it's justice, getting some justice in some way. That's been coming up a lot too. So there's also, a truth being revealed, okay, with this hidden blessing card. I do feel that. Some of you may be having a hard time, again, sleeping, nightmares, or feeling like you're kind of lucid. You're not exactly asleep, but you're not really awake. There's something there. And that could certainly be adding to, maybe not knowing which way to go or how to move forward with something, kind of diminish our power a little bit when we're really not operating 100% because we're not sleeping or we're not getting what we need in other ways just to survive as people. Let's get some angel numbers here. I'm going to use this V Love and Tarot deck. V Love, Tarot, and Crystals, I think, is the creator. V as in victory. Angel card, angel number here. What do we have? 101. This is about your higher self. 101, higher self. You're being reminded to listen to your inner wisdom and strong intuition. It will always guide you. Okay, 2 out. Oh, wow. All right. Ooh, look at this. Okay, so you have 103, intervention, divine intervention here. So you have higher self and intervention. Your angels remind you everything happens for a reason. Trust your ascended masters are available for comfort, guidance, and support. Then you also have hesitation, card 3333. Your angels are motivating you to proceed with stepping into the unknown and starting new projects. You will prevail. Look at this. I mean, that's exactly what the reading said. And then what do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that is a sign to move forward. For sure. Sign to move forward. Now you tune into your own intuition, your own guides, of course. Pray to who you pray to, or whatever. Ask for who you need to ask in your higher mind or your in your faith, whatever. But just like, again, do not take any of this personally. This is just as a tarot reading. It's technically entertainment, but maybe you get some sort of encouragement out of it, or to ask yourself some questions. But only you can answer the questions. Your intuition knows best. You know your situation better than anybody. Who am I, right? You're being encouraged to simplify and organize your life. Release what doesn't serve you to welcome in new energy. There it is. And they're telling me now, like, it is that simple. Like, it's simple, but it's not, because like hard work is not necessarily easy. I am getting October 3rd coming in. I'm also getting 1975, 72. I'm getting 1999. And I'm feeling 8888. Let's see. Yeah. All right. That's it for that deck for now. And let's get a few. So actually, I feel those messages were good for that. I do want to get some archangel cards or angel cards from the Intuit Oracle. The Intuit Oracle. So I've said the names of all of the decks, and I may not be listing them below every single time. It's a lot of extra work. Not extra work. Sometimes I have to dig out the box, which I haven't seen in years, so it is what it is. But I do list them in the reading. I do the best I can to actually say them now out loud. Rick Beal, card 16. And what's he doing? Well, he's driving a chariot. No big deal. Just driving this divine chariot. Ruler of the divine chariot. You know what's funny is I didn't even look at the words. And it really is the divine chariot. Okay, so this is about movement, dynamic action, coordination, teleportation. And this is someone who can help with fights and defeating chaos. So it says, I shelter you from storms and I show you how to use your Merkaba to become a chariot of the divine power. Smoky quartz is connected to this. Full moon is connected to this. And which we have on, I think, February 12th. And the word go. Go. You could do this. And I like to get two. So we have that one. And then we have maybe who else you can call upon. Oh, Kiriel. We never see this one. Kiriel. And there's a full moon there. So there is something here, a message with you about the full moon. So this is a beloved angel of the choir, card 20. Actually, we did have her once before. This is about magic, intuition, wisdom, soothing sounds, ocean tides, going places, feared and untread. Amazing. Maybe they can ride together in this divine chariot, right? I show you how to overcome fears through self-confidence and following the wisdom found within your heart. Dive deep. Any day is a good day and a fresh start. And the stone connected to this one is ocean jasper. There's actually a big connection to the ocean throughout this reading. It's showed up in multiple cards now. So some of you may feel that maybe the ocean, it would be healing for you, or it's ocean sounds. All right. And one more. Card 37. A lot of light on that card. Hamaliel. Okay, card 37, and this is Virgo energy, angel of logic and perseverance. It says you are ready on the bottom, right here. You are ready. So again, this is the angel of logic and perseverance. This is about responsibility, something developing, you developing something, using precision, working hard, creating your own harvest, order, intellect, details, all those things. He says, I help you reap the harvest of your full potential through a deliberate process of development. Stone connected Peridot month, August. This is incredible to me. And the reason it is I then go to different decks and we're getting the same messages as what came through in the reading. So I guess I will post this. Well, if you got this far, you realize I definitely totally posted it because we're 54 minutes and 14 seconds in. But yes, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please do consider subscribing. Hit that like button for me. And I promise I don't yell at you in all the readings. You know, please only, again, take what resonates, and you do you. You know your path better than anyone else. And again, the path is clear, but we have to free ourselves from being stuck for some of us, and know that you are the ruler of your divine chariot. Thank you so much for being here.